Prince Andrew rejected calls from within Buckingham Palace for a more modest wedding for Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank, it has been revealed. It's thought royal aides were concerned about public reaction to the extravagant celebrations, which cost the taxpayer £2 million, and suggested toning it down. But the Duke of York insisted his youngest daughter enjoyed a wedding fit for the granddaughter of the Queen, according to the Sunday Times. Prince Andrew walked Eugenie, who is ninth in line to the throne and only occasionally performs public duties, down the aisle at St. George's Chapel, Windsor Castle, on Friday. The star-studded two-day event garnered huge media attention, but many have questioned whether the minor royal occasion warranted such extravagance. Share this article. Share Buckingham Palace. Sources said it was the Duke of York who insisted his daughter take a carriage ride through Windsor, mimicking Harry and Meghan earlier this year. The procession meant extra security had to be put in place in Windsor, inflating the overall costs of the event. Minor royal weddings in the past have been short and held in private, a stark contrast to celebrations over the weekend. When Princess Margaret's daughter Lady Sarah Armstrong-Jones, the Queen's niece, tied the knot to Daniel Chatto in 1994, the service at St. Stephen Walbrook Church in London lasted just 30 minutes and only 200 guests were invited. It's thought up to 1,400 invitations were handed out by Eugenie and Jack. A 30-minute service and a £500,000 hello deal. How other lower-ranked royals celebrated their weddings in 2007. Peter Phillips. Princess Anne's son married Canadian management consultant Autumn Kelly. Peter was the first of the Queen's grandchildren to get married, and like Eugenie and Prince Harry, it was held in Windsor Castle. But a family row was sparked after Peter and Autumn signed a lucrative deal worth an alleged £500,000 with Hello magazine without the Queen's permission. It made some members of the royal family feel uneasy, while other senior members like the Queen, Duke of Edinburgh, Prince of Wales and Duchess of Cornwall outright refused to pose for the magazine's shots. However, they all ended up featuring in a two-page private family group portrait, which was supplied by Peter and his Canadian bride. At the time, Ian Gibson, a Labour MP, said the British public would expect the Queen to rise above being pictured in the pages of Hello. She is the Queen, not a footballer's wife. A senior royal source also added, "It will never ever happen again. In hindsight, it should never have happened in the first place." Princess Margaret's daughter Lady Sarah Armstrong-Jones, the Queen's niece, tied the knot to Daniel Chatto in 1994, the service at St. Stephen Walbrook Church in London. The couple's wedding on July 14 was a small, low-key affair that lasted just 30 minutes, and only 200 guests were invited. The church was chosen by Sarah and Daniel because they wanted a romantic and intimate place to get married. The bride chose not to use a royal carriage, red carpet, or have bells ringing.